Oh, wow. Going live. I'm live. Wow. Let's hope this works. Oh, my God. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to wait and see if anyone comes on. A little bit crazy. Oh, ouch. Itchy foot. Oh, ouch. So just go into, oh. Move my glasses. And I'm ended up outside of my space for the moment. So I don't know who's here, what's going on. But yeah, this is all a bit of a tricky situation with what's happening. And I see that the cards are on the wrong way. What's going on? So I don't know if I can change the I don't need to worry about that one. So I'm not quite sure what's happening here. Why is okay, so let's see if I can mirror it here. So let's have a look. So, oh, here we go. See if I can just mirror it. Let's see. For some reason with this camera, it was back to front. So does that sort it out? No, it doesn't make any difference with the, oh, let's fix that up with the words. Let's see if that makes any difference. So does it? Oh, yeah, that makes a difference with the words. Okay. Hi, Jaden. Sorry about that. Let's get back to doing your reading. Oh, my God. Nightmare. I've had to go back through Facebook, through YouTube now, try and do it this way with another laptop. I've had to swap laptops and, it's been one of the crazy days. So let's do Jaden first. And I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to type in your name, or not quite sure. I can't really sort of get your name up on screen or anything like that because of the way that I'm doing it. I'm not actually using a streaming program or anything like that that does all that. So I don't think I can sort of click on you, or not so sure what I can do here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. What was that? Pin message, report, put you. No, I don't want to do any of that, and I don't want to pin your message either. Just, no, it doesn't quite go in the way that I want it to here. So, Jaden, I'm sorry, but your message. Right, we're up to your message. Oh, okay. So what does Jaden need to know in regards to relationships? So I'm using Vesta's Art Oracle, as you can see here. Oracle of Passion. So we're just looking at relationships. What do you need to know in regards to relationships? What lies ahead for you in regards to relationships? What's happening in relationships? How do you deal with relationships? All those things are going to come into play. So we'll just see what the cards have for you. So the first card we're looking at here is, it's interesting, just shuffling and pulling out again, relaxing. So it's important for you to sort of take some time out for you, which is going to be really important here. Being able to relax and being able to take some time out for you. So, oops. And I feel like you're very stuck. You're very frozen in what's going on here. Oops. Trying to work out which way the camera goes. Okay, so it's really important for you to really sort of allow yourself this moment to sort of just take some time to breathe and just enjoy, because I feel like at the moment you're very stuck, and I think that's important for you right now. I think you're very stuck, yes. So it's important for you just to get yourself back into alignment, get yourself in balance here. Okay, it's time to let yourself thaw out and live life for you. Don't worry too much about the other person. Start living your life for you. That's going to be really important. That's the only way you're going to thaw out, be able to sort of stop being so stuck in your ways while you're waiting for this communication. It's time for you to start living your life for you. Start being able to sort of breathe a little bit, just to have some life, be in alignment. That's going to be super important for you here. Okay? So yeah, it is really important just to sort of have those moments to really be able to feel like you're moving in the right direction, that everything's happening as it should be. So it's up to you. You're at the moment, you're stuck, you're in that stagnant stage, and you've just got to allow yourself that moment to sort of get yourself some healing as well. Okay? So that's an important message for you right now. Okay. Hi, Silly Billy. How are you? Okay, we've had a bit of a drama this morning this afternoon, should I say, with everything in regards to the lives. My Restream that I normally use is not available to be. It's just not connecting with YouTube at all. Just keeps disconnecting. So I tried doing my Manicam, and then the computer shut down. So I'm had to go to another laptop, and I'm out in my actual space. As you can see, this is my new space. Just give me a moment. There you go. So just, whoops, I don't want to make you feel sick, but I'm in a new space. Oh, I can do that there. That's better. Kind of muck around with the camera and things. Okay, so Silly Billy, what I'm doing is I'm using the Vesta's Art Oracle Passion. And what I'm doing is I'm looking at relationships. How are you dealing with relationships? What's hidden? What do you actually need to know in regards to relationships that you're dealing with at the moment? What's happening in relationships? And now those relationships can be work, family, friends, as well as romantic relationships as well. So it's just, what do you need to know? So unfortunately, I can't put your name up on the screen like I would normally do because I'm doing the YouTube live instead of a streaming thing. So it's all a bit different the way that I would normally do this. So I'm not used to doing it this way. So Silly Billy, let's put your message that you've got. Card just flew out. And it's really about seeing the truth of the situation. It's really being able to see the truth of the relationships, being able to look at the facts, what's been going on, what is happening, what has been going on, what is happening. Don't worry too much about the future. It's about the now, what's going on right now. And it's about looking at those facts clearly. That seems to be really important for you right now. It's about how do you digest your experiences? How do you create the abundance that you want in your relationships? I'm not doing job with this deck here. It's not about jobs and creations. It's all about the passions and things. You could maybe relate it to relationships of the job, like in how you have a relationship with the actual job itself. So maybe you need to look at the facts and the truth in regards to the situation of your job. Okay. And how do you create the abundance that you want in the job? Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing my normal tarot readings like I would normally do, Silly Billy. Very much looking at, so you relationships, like I said, relationship within the job, within the, not people, not necessarily people, but the relationship you actually have with the job itself. So maybe you actually need to look at the facts of the job, the truth of the job, what's actually going on within the job at the moment, and how do you create the abundance you want? Not necessarily finances, could be abundance of happiness or joy, promotion within the job. What do you need to do to be able to do that, to focus on those aspects here? There's some things that you need to do to take action here, but it's all about looking at the truth in regards to the job. Okay, like I said, when I talk about relationships, they can be in many areas of your life. Could be relationship with money, relationship with all those sort of things. Oh, well, this is what I've got for you. Like I said, I'm not really doing questions as such. That's why I said things are a little different. That's what I was trying to explain. It's all about, and I didn't get a chance to sort of type that in here. Yeah. So whatever you can apply that situation to in your life, whatever you were thinking about at the time that the cards flew out, that's what that relates to. Okay, so that relates to that situation there. Yeah, I'm not doing like the questions that you would normally do in regards to the tarot readings and things like that. It's quite different. Just want to sort of if you want something specific, then donations and things, which I still got to sort through and get into. So I haven't even pulled out my Ko-Fi or anything yet. Yeah. If you want a reading that's particular to a question or anything like that, you have to use my Ko-Fi link. That's in the description box down below. So I'm just trying to get links and things in with everything. So just takes a minute because I'm on a new laptop. So I hope I'm doing this right. On a laptop that I don't normally use. Oh no, that's right. I don't know why I'm trying to. Right, done. Okay, so my page. Yeah, so guys, yeah, if you want a particular question, do have the donations and things. I'm sorry, I'm just not very organized because we've had such a hassle in regards to the lives. They haven't been doing as they're told today. And because I'm on a different laptop than I would normally be, I'm a little bit, I don't have my usual mouse and keyboard. So it's a little bit tricky. But we get there for sure. Okay, so let me do this list. Let me do this. So we've got the YouTube here. So let's do this. Paste right for donations. Right. And Oracle readings. Specific questions. Oh God, that didn't work at all. Didn't do anything what I wanted. Tarot and Oracle readings, specific questions. Okay, so yeah, I want to get on and get Jaden's question done because they had been waiting from the other stream. So let's do that. It's hard when you're using something you're not used to doing. Right, pin message. Message pinned. Okay, so that's done. Yeah. So if you want tarot and oracle readings with specific questions, use the link. Otherwise, it is just... Okay, so I'm in YouTube here. Let me just do this into my stream. Oh, I'm just all over the place, I know. So, whew. What a pain the stream didn't work. Okay, so that means I'm live, so that's okay. So that's what I wanted to go into because I haven't done. Okay, share. Because I haven't done anything, so it was all a bit of a oh my God. Okay, so what's going on with this? Like I said, I'm just mucking around. This was just a bit of a surprise stream. Didn't have to do it. Just the weather's not that great here, and I just sort of wanted to sort of share a little bit. Spend a moment or two. Didn't have to do it. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Just the weather's not that great here, and I just sort of wanted to sort of share a little bit. Shoot. Okay. Oh my God, the wind is just crazy today. Okay, so now that's sorted. I've got the pinned message sorted. Yes, it's a bit different. It's not as normal. Oh, God, what's going on here? I did not want it on full screen. I was trying to fix this up. Oh, God, what a nightmare. Okay. Oh, just crazy me. I'm mucking around really today. It's just a lazy, well, I was a very busy morning, and I just thought I'd take a bit of a break readings and yeah, just continue. Let's have a look. Oh my God, the wind is just maddening. So like I said, I don't know who's here. I'm just cruising. Don't know who wants a reading or not. It's not the normal. If you do want to donate, that's the only way to get your specific questions today. Otherwise, it's just whoever comes in. Oh, just a nightmare. Okay, so like I said, I'm not sure who's here, what's going on. was me just cruising, really. So if anyone wants a reading, just let me know. Oh, yeah, it has got the donation link to it. I'm just cruising. Not sure who's here. I'm just... So yeah, hi, welcome. I'm just using the Vesta's Art Oracle of Passion. It's not necessarily the question, but the question you need. So I'm not quite sure who's here, what's going on. Everybody just sort of popping through. Thank you. Okay, so what I'm using is Vesta's Art Oracle of Passion. Okay, this is a deck that I created, and all I'm doing is doing 2 free cards, no questions or anything like that needed. It's just whatever you need to know right now. If you want something specific, I do have the link, the pinned link in regards to my donations, of course, which is through my Ko-Fi. So if you want a specific question or you want to focus on something specific and you want something a little bit more, I do have readings from $1, whatever you want, going through Ko-Fi. Otherwise, it's just a free reading. Yep, you can certainly have a reading. No worries at all. And so we've got whatever's coming through for you. The first one is to have a sense of clarity in what you see, what you want to achieve. It's very much about having the sense of clarity with where you need to go. Remembering to sort of stay grounded. I feel like your head can be a little bit in the clouds sometimes. You feel like you are not quite sure in the direction and things you're going. So it's a reminder to get your feet firmly on the ground, to stay grounded, maybe to be able to focus in the direction they actually need to do. It's very important to be able to do to-do lists, to be able to communicate in the direction that you actually want to go in regards to relationships and things like that in your life, in whatever way that relationship is, a relationship to someone or something or an issue, it can be a relationship with anything that's going to stop you from having that passion in life. So it's a reminder to sort of feel like you can get rid of that cloud, that confusion, the stuff that's going on for the moment, like you've got a bit of a foggy head, trying to have a sense of clarity so you can see your goals and dreams. That's sort of what what's really important for you right now, to be able to focus on your dreams and where you want to go and have that sense of clarity instead of the sense of fogginess that's around you. So taking a deep breath is going to be really important for you right now. Being able to just deep breathe and just being able to sort of clear your head so that you can focus much more clearly on the direction that you want to go. So hopefully that helps and gives you an idea about what you want to achieve for you. Okay. So I hope you found that helpful. This is not my normal streaming day. I normally stream yesterday, which I did, tomorrow, and then 2 days are my normal streaming days. So this is a little extra special. That's why I'm not doing my normal tarot, while I'm just using one of my decks that I created through Make Playing Cards. So you can sort of see the artwork that I created using my digital art, and then some of them are just stock that I used for the colored cards, but mainly is just my own digital art that I created to be able to create a deck, an oracle deck. And I've made tarot as well as oracle decks, created some playing cards, all sorts of little bits and pieces, Lotteria cards, Lenormand cards. So lots of different oracle, all through Make playing cards, and you can find the links down below. So yeah, you can sort of see, this is the Oracle of Passions. There's a love oracle, a romance oracle as well available. There are some other decks as well. There's a Vesta's Art oracle deck. So this Journey to the Crossroads oracle. There's a Solitude one, an animal, Solitude oracle, an animal oracle. So yeah, there's all sorts of decks available through Make playing cards. So I just wanted to sort of share that today with everybody. This is just a little extra stream that I don't normally do. So just thought I'd share that as well. Oh, so what flew through for the collective here? What flew through for everybody? This is sort of an extra. Anyone who comes through, it could be about cleansing away so we can bring some changes to our life. By cleansing away what's no longer needed, we allow ourselves to bring in some changes that we need to create some new beginnings. So that was quite interesting that they flicked out as well. So it might be something there that sort of makes sense with what's going on for you right now. I'm only going to be on for a short time. It was just a very quick pop in to sort of see who was here, see what's going on. And I know it takes a few minutes with the subscribers facility put in. So I know I'll just give it a few minutes. Thank you for the likes. Those have remember to click those thumbs so we know it all supports. Like I said, this is just an extra stream and not something I would normally be doing today. I was working this morning, got a lot of videos scheduled, so you'll have lots of new videos to watch on my YouTube channel. Lots of different varieties of topics and subjects and things like that. Different book reviews and different bits and pieces coming into play for you to reflect on, to contemplate, to think about as well. There's a lot of with the Enhance Your Tarot Practice series that I'm doing each day before my general live stream, those 3 days that I would normally stream. I'm also doing there is also a to Enhance Your Tarot Practice series going on as well. So that's all interesting if you're wanting to learn tarot. It is starting from choosing your tarot deck, how to choose your tarot deck, tarot journals, where do you do your tarot practice, what do you use, how do you store your tarot deck, and then we start learning the tarot cards. So if you want to start learning the tarot, that's this new series that I'm doing at the moment. It's not very in depth, but it certainly gets you started in regards to learning tarot. And the cards are flipping out right, left, and right and center. So what card just pulled out there definitely feels like there's a shadow aspect going on here with this card. Does definitely feels like a shadow aspect happening. So we're looking at our shadow self, that stuff that we may deny the rest of the world, maybe something that we don't really want to show the whole world, we sort of keep hidden. It's time to sort of bring that out and embrace that as part of who we truly are. But interesting cards when they flip through like that. Just gives us that information. So yeah, there's a wide variety of these decks available through Make Playing Cards. The links are down below. You can definitely choose through. So yeah, I think that's about, I don't know if there's anyone else wanting a reading of some sort. If you do, please let me know. If you donate, please let me know, because I'm not sure if it's going to show up on the, I know it will show up on the stream. I think it will show up in the chat, I think. So, yeah. So we're just waiting to see what's going on there. So, yeah, I'm not sure if anyone's still here or not. So I'm just going to be on for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to end soon. So, yeah, if anyone's here and wants a reading, please let me know. It's only going to be on for half an hour or so. Bit of a pain doing it this way, but I really didn't have any choice for the moment. Hi, Latoya. You'd like a reading of some sort. Okay, so what I'm doing at the moment is using Vesta's Art Oracle Passion. Oracle of Passion. Okay, there's no questions or anything like that. There's no questions today. It's basically, if you do have any, there are questions, but they're not questions that are asked out loud, so to speak. It's whatever the universe provides for you. If you have a specific question or you have something you want specific, there is that link as well. Yes, you can definitely have a reading. So what I'm doing is just using the Oracle of Passion, which is a deck I created through and it's available through Make Playing Cards. So the first one I'm doing here is Latoya. Okay, Latoya, what do you need to know? What's important in your life right now? Again, I get the sense for you, I get the sense of your clairvoyance, your intuition. Again, I get the sense about developing your psychic abilities. Seems really important here. Seems like that's very important for you to be developing your psychic abilities. It's allowing you to have that wisdom, that knowledge. If you can trust your intuition here, Latoya. Okay, Cisco, I'm not doing questions. Okay, I'm not doing questions like that. So, yeah, so Latoya, it's very much about your sense of communication. It's all about how you choose to express yourself in regards to your intuition, your spirituality, your clairvoyance. I really feel like that's very, very strong there. It's about using that connection you have with the spirit realm. Are you developing also a little bit? I feel like you're also, I'm getting a little bit of mediumship coming through every now and then. And I'm just wondering if you're feeling a little hesitant in regards to your mediumship. Okay. I'm wondering if you are feeling a little hesitant in regards to your mediumship and really opening yourself up to spirit in some way, Latoya. So I'm wondering if you're feeling a little hesitant in regards to that. So this is just confirmation to have that sense of allow that healing, that process in regards to that. Or what does mediumship mean? Connecting with those that have passed. Mediumship is connecting to those that have passed. It's like you get spirit through. It's like you get a sense of a message coming in with I don't know whether it's coming through your ears, whether it's a hearing, like a voice that comes in, and it sort of you make it feel very hesitant towards that area. Mediumship is when you connect to spirits in some way. Connecting to those that have passed. So I just want to know if that's I'm just getting this connection with spirit in some way, and there is that hesitant and not being able to fully open up. No, it's not a mediumship reading. I'm not doing a mediumship reading, Paul. Cisco, I'm not doing a mediumship reading. I'm just saying, Latoya. Hi, Alan. Okay, so Latoya, what I'm getting from you is a sense of you opening up. You're talking to spirits, okay? So you've got to allow yourself that sense of make sure you stay protected, making sure you stay protected, to have that wisdom, that knowledge, making sure is really important as well. Okay, Cisco, what I'm doing is I'm using Vesta's Oracle of Passion. Okay, it is an oracle reading with regards to what do you need to know right now, what's important for you. Okay, what's important for you right now. That's all it is. And so right now for Latoya, it's about her connection with spirit. Okay, being able to have that sense of connection, being able to open yourself up. Okay, make sure you stay protected, but that's where you're at. There. Okay, Cisco. What I'm doing is, what do you need to know right now? What's important for Cisco? What's important? Everybody's getting a reading. Please don't worry about it. I will come across your names. I will have a look and see who's here. I've got to use my glasses and I've got to peek because it's all a bit tiny. Hi, Lucinda. So I'm just doing, what I'm doing is I'm just doing a card. Everything. How? Oh, Latoya, that's something we need to look at. Latoya, if you can contact me and I will give you some information. If you can, if you're interested, Latoya, contact me. Here, let me just type in my email address. Okay, this is a bit tricky because I'm on a laptop that I'm not used to using. Okay, here's my email address. Email me and I'll give you some information. Because it's a bit hard to sort of talk about it here, but I'll do want to contact you. I do want to have a deeper conversation in regards to developing your abilities and things, so you feel a bit more confident. Okay, Cisco, what's important for Cisco right now in regards to all areas of life? Could be relationships and things. Right, let's have a look. What's important? Okay, first thing, Cisco. Okay, I feel like things are in... just feel like things need to be sort of seen. I feel like things are expressing yourself. It's a lot about your sense of how you're digesting your experiences. Okay, how do you digest your experiences? Feels like there's a lot of healing needing to be done. I've done this extra card here, Cisco, because I wanted to sort of look into the artwork here. So it's very much about being able to look at how you digest your experiences in regards to the relationships and things like that. How can you, it's a lot, allowing yourself the healing that you need by thinking about things in a much more positive way, maybe enjoying more of those beautiful moments as well. Okay, there's no questions today. I'm just doing the cards with whatever comes up. It's basically, what do you need to know right now in aspects of your life? Okay, mainly relationships and things like that. What do you need to know? What's important? Okay, so Cisco here is very much about you allowing the healing to come through, and you need to heal by looking at how you digest your experiences. How do you digest, how do you move through those experiences? How do you react to those experiences that you have in regards to relationships and things like that? Allow you the possibility of really allowing yourself to focus on the more positive aspects that you have in your life. Look at the things that you can start to see much more clearly, that you can express yourself in honestly with what's going on. So how do you react to situations is really important. There's a lot of healing required for you as well. So did Cisco, Latoya, okay, Alan. Ellen, you wanted a reading. Okay, so I've got Ellen. Right. So you next. Right. So what does Ellen need to know right now? What's important for Ellen to know in life in general, and what's going on in relationship, things like that? What's really important right now? Okay, so Ellen, this is very interesting. It seems to be quite a universal sort of energy today. It's making sure that you are in alignment, that you have some time out for you. You just enjoy a little bit of solitude, a little bit of time maybe with some friends, something that brings you into alignment. Make sure your people that you're with are non-toxic. They are people that are positive, that are upbeat, that make things really, really positive here, that give you a lot of light in your life. I do feel like they give you a lot of light, a lot of possibility here. It's remembering to sort of stay grounded, get your head out of the clouds sometimes, and just chill and just enjoy, Ellen. I think it's really important for you just to have a moment to breathe, just to make sure that people you're with are light, cleary. They don't make things foggy. They don't make things clouded in your mind, or not full of confusion, that you actually have moments to just feel like you're in alignment, you're in balance, you are feeling like you are moving in a much more positive energy, much better headspace. That seems really, really important here. So Lucinda, let's have a look. You're next. So I'm going to do a reading for you, Lucinda. That seems really next. I think that's right. So Lucinda, yep, I will do your reading now. So let's have a look. What does Lucinda need to know right now? What's important? What's of value to journey? Here it comes, as a fox, sly, cunning, something hidden, very hidden behind your back. Just be aware of what's happening around you. Trying to sort of open your eyes a little bit about what's happening behind the scenes, or from someone who's not being that great. I feel like life is a bit of a chaos. That there's a lot of feeling like you're in a bit of a turmoil, feeling like you're in a spin. Things just seems to be a lot of things happening around you, and a lot of stuff happening. There's a lot of need for healing, a lot of communication needed, a lot of communication needed, a lot of speaking your truth is going to be really important here. Being able to sort of just take a moment to really breathe. I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on for you, Lucinda. A lot of stuff happening. So let's just see if I've got something else for you, just to feel like, what does she need to do to move forward? What does Lucinda need to do to move forward on this process? Okay, so what do you need to do to move forward? I think it's very much about purification, cleansing away the toxicity and stuff going on. I feel it's very much about the toxic people around you and being able to clear them away, declutter. Very much about cutting the cords, allowing yourself to stay protected, feeling a cleansing away as you clear away the toxic people. I think that's very important, to sort of cut those cords, allow yourself the possibility to be able to move forward with a little bit more clarity within yourself, so you don't feel like everything is in a spin, everything is crazy, Lucinda. So I hope that sort of gives you a sort of a thing. And I know things are a little bit difficult, so taking a breath, maybe focusing on some, I keep getting like salt is quite good, Himalayan or sea salt bath, something like that, to sort of cleanse away the energy. Working with sort of clear quartz crystals, snow quartz crystals, snow quartz, anything sort of in that sort of clear moonstony type energy, opalite, anything that's sort of going to provide some healing in some way with that clearing away energy is going to be really, really good for you, in the purification type of way, and purifying that energy, that clutter that's been going on at this time. So yeah, hopefully that sort of helps in some way. in regards to maybe everything that's been going on around you, that chaos, that spin, making your head race, feeling like your head's going to explode sort of energy. So it's just about finding that sense of clearing away. And I think it's in relation to someone who's not very nice, who's quite chaotic, and seems like they sort of behind the scenes type of energy. So yeah, it's very much about purifying, clarify, being able to clear that energy, that toxicity of people around you. Make sure that you stay clear in much more positive energy. Okay, so I hope that helps. How long have I got? Just another few minutes there, and we'll be ending soon. So hopefully that helps, Lucinda. I don't know what the time lapse is between me delivering the message and you receiving it. I know it can be a bit slow. I normally used Restream, and Restream was having hassles, wouldn't connect. So I used my Manicam on my other computer, and that computer shut down all of a sudden. So I ended up on here on my other laptop and outside in my space. For those that have not seen my new space yet, here's a little bit of a peek. Just excuse the lift up. So just to sort of show you, just to sort of see where I'm sitting right now. Now you wonder why it's daytime, because we're in New Zealand. Whoops, I'll bucket it up. There we go. Whoops. Hi, Mary. How are you? Okay, so you want a reading, Mary? Right, there's no questions. If you want a specific question, then you have to go through Ko-Fi. I'm not doing questions, Mary. All I'm doing is, what do you need to know about relationships? I'm not actually doing questions or anything like that. Okay, because I'm using an oracle deck. I'm using a deck that I created, Vesta's Art Oracle of Passion. Okay, so it's, what do you need to know? What's important for Mary right now? So this is what I'm doing. I'm actually not doing specific questions. If you want a specific question answered, you can donate through Ko-Fi, and I will use a tarot and oracle deck in that way. If you have a specific question, I'll use a tarot deck. But if you want me just to do, what do you need to know about what's important for you right now, where are you at, what's hidden, what's going on. So let's have a look and see what you've got coming in. Here we've got a sense of cleansing to let yourself shine brightly and to balance out your heart. Okay, so it seems like it's really important here to not open your heart so much. Don't give so much of yourself away. It's time for you just to bring yourself back into, it's time to sort of bring yourself back into alignment. Times to cleanse yourself of the clutter. Okay, time to let yourself shine through who you truly are. Be your authentic self, not about pleasing anyone else. This is about you. This is about you being able to shine brightly within your life. Okay, this is about you being able to see the stars, see what's possible for you. Okay, it's very important for you just to get yourself back into alignment. Set some boundaries. Set some boundaries here, Mary, is going to be very, very important for you to be able to live your life for you. Stop giving so much of yourself away. Bring yourself back into alignment. That's going to be very important. Okay, so that's going to allow you to allow the healing to come place, to be able to express yourself clearly. Once you're able to cleanse away the debris, the toxicity around you, and allow yourself to feel much more cleansed and in alignment with yourself. Okay. So that's important there. Okay, I know the questions are not, I mean, the answers are not always going to be what you want, but they're going to be what you need so that you can be empowered on your journey. This is about you taking control, you being in charge of your path. This is what these are about, these type of readings. These readings are for you to feel like you are in control, that you can do what you need to do to take care of you. So that's really important here. Okay, so I've got about another 10 minutes and I've got to get going. So if there's any more questions or anything like that, that's the last of them. Yeah. So the readings that I like, that, we want to see you in control of your own life, to be empowered, in whatever way that needs to be for you. In any sort of relationship that you're in with someone, to feel like you can feel like you're two individuals that share respect for each other, that are on, that have a lot of respect, that have a lot of connection, that communicate honestly with each other. That's part of the process. And if you're starting to figure it, if you're trying to figure him out and you're unsure, a lot of times he might just not be that into you, or things aren't right, or something's quite, something's not quite in the wrong, something's not quite right about the relationship in some way. I say, if he's not communicating with me, not interested. And no excuses. Oops. It's all about the energy, the connection. Oh, it's all about the energy and the connection. So these are the cards anyway. You can have a little bit of a look-see at the available Reiki playing cards. So you can sort of see. So you can sort of see the cards there. Oops. And I'm starting a new series with the Universal Heart book. So if anyone's interested, keep an eye out for that. I'll start to read bits and pieces from the book, which is quite interesting in regards to relationships and things. It's a really good book. It helped me in many, many ways. Okay, so I think I'm ending. Okay, so I think I'm going to end soon. Don't think there's anyone else. Just give it a few minutes. So I'm not sure what's happening here. So yeah, it's a shame that things aren't connecting with Restream, but Restream's in the Ukraine. So it might be something to do with that connection. Need to have a research on that, but it could be to do with that connection there with Ukraine. you know, because that's actually I think it's all set up in the Ukraine with Restream. So it's very sad, really, just with what's going on there. So I don't know what's happening. It's all very here we go. I just want to see where I'm at. Okay, so I just don't know who's here. It's all very quiet. So who wants a reading, who doesn't? Oh, hi, Queen of Swords. Hello, how are you? Okay, today I'm just using Queen of Swords. Hi, Bougie. Okay, I'm just going to be... Okay, no questions today. No questions. Yes, I'm taking donations. No worries at all. And if I'm doing donations, depending on how much they donate, there'll be tarot and oracle readings. But at the moment, if you just want a free reading, it's just Vesta's Art Oracle of Passion. No question. No question if you're just doing... if it's just a free reading, there's no questions. If you want a donation... If you want to donate, no worries. I just have to go inside and grab a tarot deck in a minute because I am using what I created myself. I'm using my decks today. Oh, you're going to donate, Queen of Swords. Right, you got a specific question that you want answered. Let me go inside and grab a tarot deck. Okay, if you're going to donate, let me just go inside and grab a tarot deck. 1 second. Oh, muscles. Oh. Okay, so tarot and oracle. Tarot. Right. I'm actually looking for a certain deck. What to do with it? Oh, here it is. Oops. Don't go bending all my cards now. Okay. I'm using my creations today. So if anyone's interested, right, Queen of Swords has donated. Right. Let me have a look. I'm on a different laptop. I'm out in my space. I'm not inside the office like I normally am. So it's a bit of a challenge today because my laptop had a hissy fit and went through its crazy thing. Oh, don't do that now. Oh, now this laptop wants to restart. Oh God, don't do that now. Okay, so let me just do this as you've donated. So you'll also, Queen of Swords, you'll go in the draw for a free 30-minute Reiki session, of course. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Hi, Egyptian Famous. No, this was a surprise. Oh my God, I've had a nightmare, Egyptian Famous. It's been funny as I worked really hard this morning, got some videos scheduled coming up. So with the enhance your tarot practice thing. So today I am generally doing the, sorry, I'm around the wrong way here. I'm doing the Vesta's Art Oracle of Passion. Now, for tarot and oracle readings, okay. So we got Journey to the Crossroads Oracle. Okay, Journey to the Crossroads Oracle and Sacred Path. Journey to the Crossroads Tarot and Sacred Path, Sacred Fractal Tarot. And Vesta's Art Oracle deck with the Crossroads. I'm in the wrong space. I'm in the wrong, doing what I'm doing. Okay, so Vesta's Art Tarot, Sacred Fractal, sorry, Vestas Art Oracle, Sacred Fractal Tarot, Journey to the Crossroads Tarot, and Crossroads Oracle. Yeah. Right. And I've got Love Oracle sitting here as well. Okay, so let's begin. So the question is the new guy, Lauren, going to ask for my number and or date? I think he's interested in me. Okay, so the best thing to do here is let's have a look. Oh, at Journey to the Crossroads. Let's begin here. Because you've done, oh God, nearly lost the whole pile. That was clever. Oh my God, I thought I was going to lose. I thought I was going to be picking up 4. Right, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Is the new guy, Lauren, going to ask for my number and or date? I think he's interested. Okay, so what's happening with this new thing? Let me move these cards out of the way. I forget which way I'm working. This is going to be a little bit of an angle. It's a little bit funny with what's going on here. I'm in a little bit of a funny state because of it. I'm in a different laptop. I'm not in my usual space. Right. So what's going on with this, Lauren? What's happening here? What's the possibility of what's happening? Okay, so let's have a look. The first card we've got pulling out here, Ace of Cups, connection. Oh, new possibilities, new beginnings. So it definitely feels like something new. Definitely feels like something happening here. And we've got the Lovers coming in with the relationship here coming into play. So yeah, it definitely feels like there is definitely something going on here. Okay. Really sort of, I'm feeling like he's a very deep thinker here. I feel like he's sort of really thinking about the situation, thinking what's going on. He's doing a lot of thinking. He's quite intellectual. He feels very intellectual in the situation. Does feel like there's a lot of intellect, a lot of thought, a lot of intelligence. Okay, it's very big. Does feel like something's being taken. Like we get the 7 of Swords here. So 7 of Swords is normally about something being taken, needing to take something back. So just, I do feel like he's, like I said, I feel like he's quite intelligent. Maybe he's someone who likes to make sure he's sort of in control in a way. I do get a sense of a controlling sort of energy here. So just be aware of that. He does like to sort of have things sort of his own way in some respect, and but very much about the truth of it. Like he does it with integrity. I do get with the King of Swords that it is about integrity, which sort of overrides that 7 of Swords, normally sort of sneaky type feeling. I don't get that sneaky feeling from him. I just get someone who sort of very much likes his own way type of thing. Okay. Oh, I don't like this one too much, but I don't know whether he's dealing with some heartbreak or there could be some heartbreak coming up. Okay, so I do felt like he was interested in you. I do feel like he's interested in you, and it could be telling me that it could be a short-term relationship. Oh, sorry, the card's there. Could be a short-term relationship. It may not be something long-term. It could be, yeah. Okay, so it could be short-term, but it doesn't mean it's in a bad way. Okay, it does mean that it does give you a sense of achievement or victory, even if it's a short-term relationship. Does feel like there is that sense of you having a success in the way to sort of keep, even though there's could be some battles and some difficulties, I do think it's going to make you stronger in the long run. So yes, there's that connection. Yes, I think he wants to sort of connect with you. I do feel it could be a bit sneaky, and no, I don't feel sneaky. I do feel like he's a person who likes to get his own way, and so I think that might become short term. I don't think it's sneaky. It's more that he wants to get likes his own way in things, and that's why I feel it could be a short term relationship. But I do feel that means that you're going to be able to move on from this process quite quickly. I do think you'll move through this process quickly, though. I don't think it's something that you're going to sort of hang on to too long. I think you sort of resign yourself to having that sense of moving forward. Yeah, I do feel like you've got new adventures, new possibilities moving forward here. So I think, yes, he's going to connect with you, but overall, long term, I don't think it doesn't feel like a long-term relationship, but it does feel, oh, he may be dating someone else right now. Only you will know that. So I'm just seeing what else. Yeah, definitely a lot of movement going on. It could be a bit turmoil, and it is going to need you a little bit of strength to move through the process. Yeah. So if he's seeing someone and he wants to date you, it could be that he could be a bit of someone who like, what I want to say is like somebody who could be quick on the mark, if you like, to sort of move on quite quickly. He could be somebody that moves on quite quickly. So, yeah. So that's interesting there, Queen of Swords. Okay. For those that have just come in, welcome, welcome. What I'm doing today, okay, is a bit of a surprise live. So what I'm doing is no questions, basically. It's just Vesta's Art, Oracle Passion. If you have a specific question that you want answered, the link is pinned in regards to the donation. If you want to donate, if you've got a specific question, okay. If you want just a reading or anything like that, it's no questions. It's basically Vesta's Art, Oracle of Passion. Okay, so there's no actual questions or anything like that. Just doing a love. Yeah, I'm just doing the Oracle of Passion. So it means when I'm talking about Oracle of Passion, passion is not necessarily always relationships and things like that in regards to people. It could be the relationship that you have with money, with the passion that you have with a creative project, with work, with taking time out for yourself. I mean, there's lots of things in regards to, it's not necessarily always relationships with people. And it's not always with romantic relationships. It can be with friends, it can be with family, it can be with acquaintances, anything that's sort of that makes you lose your energy within yourself in some way. You're welcome, Queen of Swords. You're welcome. Okay, so who am I doing right at this moment? Who came in? Let me have a look here. Now, I did see Vogue. I didn't know what happened there. Vogel or something. Don't know if they're still here, but Egyptian famous. Okay, so you just want a card, an oracle. Okay, Oracle of Passion. Right, that's what I'm doing today. I'm just doing these very quickly, just doing very quick things. So I'm doing Egyptian famous. Right. Oh, it's amazing. Sort of some of the cards that come out seem to be a real theme today. Seems to be very much about chaos. Seems to be a lot of chaos going on. Seems to be a lot of this is weird. The heart, alignment, bringing yourself back into alignment within yourself, making sure you're not giving too much of yourself away, Egyptian famous, making sure that you have that sense of balance within yourself, making sure that you really keep your heart sort of not too much allow yourself that balance. That's so important here. I do feel that life is a bit chaotic at the moment, so you need to find a way to get yourself calm, get yourself relaxed. It feels like you're rushing around at 1,000,000 miles an hour instead of just taking a breath. Remember to take a breath and take care of yourself. Egyptian famous. That's going to be so important for you right now. Okay, so I do have PR28. Is it PR28? Sorry, guys, I'm at PR28, an oracle. Okay, so let's have a look there. Okay, so let's have a look. So what I'm doing is there's no questions. If you have a specific question, you're going to have to donate, and I'll do a tarot and oracle reading. At the moment, I'm just doing very quick oracle cards, 2 oracle cards, basic on Vesta's Art Oracle Passion, a deck that I created myself, available through Make Playing Cards. You can see the links down below. So PR28, what do you need to know? What's important right now for you? So let's have a look here. Okay, it's very important for you to say no. I feel like you always say yes. You don't really want to say no to people. You've got a very kind heart. Feels like boundaries are going to be very, very important for you. There are times you just have to say no, because that's going to allow you to uncover your own passion. Okay, it feels like you just get so heavy, so weighed down, because you're trying to do everything for everybody else instead of taking care of yourself. PR28. Okay, so this is really important for you to really connect with who you are, what you're about, and allow yourself to actually say no sometimes. And that's going to allow your own passions to be able to come forth and be used in your own way. Okay, so say no. There are times to say no. Okay, welcome everybody who's come in the door. Hi, Ma. Hi, Asha. Hi, Shirley. Hi, how are you? There is no tarot reading unless you donate. At the moment, I'm just doing Vesta's Art Oracle of Passion. This is an extra stream. This is an extra stream. Okay, everybody will get a reading as I can come through. If I can, I'll try and get through I'm just going through the names. There's no question. If you have a specific question, you'll have to donate using the link, and then I will answer your question using a tarot and oracle deck from my collection that I created. So yeah, so this is what I'm doing today. So there's no questions. I'm just going through your names. So if you want a reading, I'm just doing them anyway. No questions with it all at all. So it's just Ma. What does Ma need to know is basically what I'm doing. What does Ma need to know in regards to the relationships and things that are happening in their life? Okay, it does feel like there's a lot of healing going on. I'm actually this is about detoxing. Again, I get a sense of a lot of healing going on in regards to the relationships and that. I do feel like things are sort of, I want to say, with this card here, I'm getting a sense of things are sort of just sliding off. The relationship is not really sort of sticking to the situation. There does seem to be a sort of moving forward in the relationship. Whoa. And the card that come through is there is an entwined heart. Does feel like the hearts are entwined. There does feel like there is that sense of a soulmate in some way. There is that connection coming through that's waiting for you. It may not necessarily be the person that you're with right now. It does feel like if you're trying to figure out that the person that you're with is not the entwined heart, it feels like there's someone else waiting for you, Ma. Okay, it does feel like somebody else is waiting for you. So it doesn't feel like it's going to be the way that it was. It's not going to be someone of the old. It definitely feels like someone new is waiting for you. It's not a reconciliation. I feel like that relationship is going to keep moving forward, and you're going to have someone new in your life. Okay, so allow yourself that possibility to allow someone new to come into your life. Okay, next here we have Asha. Okay, Asher, I'm not doing questions. I'm not doing anything like that. So what I'm doing is, what do you need to know in regards to relationships? What do you need to know in regards to what's going on for you right now? Okay, so it's not any particular thing. It's just whatever needs to come through for you. We're opening up to new possibilities, new relationships, new things happening, different things at all times. So don't close it. I don't want to go into OneDrive. Okay, so Asher here, Asher. So what we've got for you is, I feel like you're being sucked in, that you're being driven into, you're being pulled into something. Okay, with the vortex card here, it feels like you're being drawn into something, and that something might not be totally good for you right now. Okay, I do feel it may not be that good for you right this moment. It does say to you that there is beginnings of change, that things need to change for you. I do feel like you're getting sucked into something, you're being drawn in, and so it's time for you to sort of take a breath and allow things to change, to develop. I feel like new seeds need to be planted in your life. Okay, Asher, I do feel as though something new needs to come into your life. You need to allow yourself the seeds to be planted. You do need to allow the changes to take place. Just surrender to those changes. Don't allow yourself to get sucked into something that's not good for you right now. Okay, so next we have is Shirley. Shirley, I'm going to do your reading now. What do you need to know? Okay, what does Shirley need to know? And I get flipped out, is a sense of something has been washed away, are the words that I'm getting here. It just feels like something has been pushed away, being washed away. I feel like you've gone through some major cleansings, some major stuff just gone from your life. I feel like something's really being washed away from your life right now. Something has really been cleansed away, pushed away, and it's allowing yourself to be protected. Feel protected, okay, with your arms around yourself. I just feel like a sense of protection, feeling protected. Now that you've cleansed away, you've let go of what was, it's now allowing you to be protected, allowing you to feel like you are safe now. You are safe, to embrace that sense of being safe. Oh, you're welcome, Shirley. You're welcome. So, yeah, I do feel like you've gone through this huge cleansing process. You have washed away what was, and now you're protected, allowing you to feel like you're safe now, because you're able to see the light out of all that darkness, out of all the turmoil. You've gone through a lot of healing process. You've digested the experiences that you've gone through as well. You've gone through those experiences. Okay, so yeah, so seeing yourself, you've digested those experiences, you've moved through those experiences, and you're able to see the light out of all the darkness with going through that healing. You're able to make sure that you stay protected, stay safe, and express yourself clearly now, which is really important. So there you are. I hope I've done everyone's reading. I hope I haven't missed anybody. Okay. So I'm not quite sure who's still here, because I've been a bit longer on than I thought, because this was a bit of a surprise. My normal live won't be on, was yesterday and tomorrow. Okay, so this is a little bit extra here. Okay, this is a little bit extra. I just wanted to share some of my own creations, like the Vestas Art Oracle Passion, Passion of Oracle of Passion. We've got Love Oracle. This is another deck I created, the Love Oracle. Let me do it this way. So this is another deck I created. Now, they purchase them through Make Playing Cards. The links are down below. I hope I remembered to put them in there. And so you'll find about 18 Tarot, Oracle, Lenormand, and playing card sets all sorts, some with my digital art, some with stock photos, some with stock photos, some with I don't know, all sorts of bits and pieces that I've created. Oh, pastels, and I did the pastels on black paper, like with the Journey to the Crossroads Tarot and the Crossroads Oracle, which you'll find in different sizes and different styles. Yeah, so there's a few different decks to choose from to look at in regards to tarot, oracle, Lenormand, playing cards, Lotteria. Lotteria is a Mexican bingo cards, which they use riddles to find the answers. I'm still learning them. It's something that's going to take a long time for me to really get to learn, because it is quite in depth, really. Unless you really know the Mexican bingo, it does take a little while to sort of really get to know that deck indeed. So this is another deck that I created. This is the Vestas Art Oracle. There is a Vestas Art Tarot deck as well, you'll find on there. So yeah, I could be doing any of these decks, I know, but I just want to muck around with the Oracle of Passions today. But I did also want to show you that these are available through Make Playing Cards. If you're interested in something a little different, they're not flash, they're not expensive. There's no boxes or anything with them, no guidebooks or anything. It really is about your own, a lot of it's about your own intuition, using your own, create your own guidebooks from the decks, really. Create your own guidebooks and what the cards mean for you, what you see, what you think, what you feel about the imagery, because the artwork is so subjective. There's no right or wrong message there. So I did want to share that. Okay, so chocolate, yes, I will do you a reading. Okay, Oracle of Passion. Right, let's have a look. What does chocolate need to know today? What's important? What's of value to their path right now? Oh, very much about your solar plexus. It's all about your energy. Okay, it's very much about your, pardon me, it's all about your identity and how you see yourself as well. All about how you, solar plexus is all about how you digest your experiences, your, how you can trust your gut instinct, everything like that, and how you bring things together. So working with your solar plexus right now is going to be super important. Okay, it's going to allow you, working with your solar plexus is going to allow you to blend things together, allow you to bring things to create something new, blending everything together to create something new. That's really important for you right now. So solar plexus in regards to the energy, how you digest those experiences, how you have that sense of what do I want to say? How you have that sense of trusting in your gut instinct as you mix things together, blend things together to create something new. I think that's very important for you right now, is to look at your solar plexus. Definitely feels like very much focusing on that. So that's having that sense of carnelian type, that orangey type crystals, orange calcite, anything that has that sort of orangey coloring in it is going to help you with your solar plexus energy as well. That's going to help you in many, many ways. Okay, so that's about the alchemist here, is about blending things together so that you can create something new that you desire in your life. It's all about your desire and what you truly want. Yeah. Okay. So hopefully that gives you some guidance there. If anyone wants a particular question answered, if you want a particular question answered, you want a little bit more guidance or anything like that, you do have the option of donating anything from $1 up's going to give you a tarot and oracle reading and allow your question to be fully answered in what you need for yourself. So that's the options there. I will be doing a live tomorrow, a little bit more focused. They'll be in the morning, so do keep an eye out. It should be scheduled already. So fingers crossed it's going to allow me to join with Restream tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be all okay with Restream. Otherwise, I'm going to have to try and do something else tomorrow because this is not going to work. I might have to try another, might have to try Streamlabs or something like that. Try something that I've used before. I don't usually use them, but because I do prefer StreamYard or StreamYard or Restream. Of course, StreamYard I haven't got any more hours left on that until the 27th. So yeah. So yep, I think that's about it. I think I'm ready to say goodbye. I'm not sure if anyone else has come in for a reading, but I am on tomorrow. So I will see you then. I really just wanted to pop in, use the Vesta's Art Oracle of Passion, show my creations that I created myself so that you can have a look and see what you think for yourself. There are a lot more tarot and oracle decks available through Make Playing Cards that I have created, and Lenormand and Lotteria cards and playing cards. Some of the playing cards also have scenes of Hawke's Bay on them. Hi, Kima. I was just going to say cheerio. I was just finishing up because I've been on for nearly an hour and a half. But if you want a reading, I'm not doing questions and stuff. I'm not doing any questions. I'm not doing any questions, but if you want a reading, I can throw in. If you want a question, you need to donate. But if you're wanting a reading, I am doing them, but without questions. They're just what do you need to know using the Oracle of Passions. Excuse me. So Vesta's Art Oracle of Passions, and I'm looking for Kima. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this is all about, but if you want to donate through the Ko-Fi link at the top, then I do specific questions. Okay. Other than that, I'm just doing what do you need to know, what's important. So let's have a look. Kima. So let's have a look at what does Kima need to know, what's important for and value to. Okay, so we've got here a lot of lights going on. So I feel like you're trying to find the light out of the darkness. It feels very heavy. Does feel like things are going on for you. Very interesting because I'm sort of getting a lot of sort of repeated energy here. Okay. So I feel like everybody's sort of in the same boat in regards to relationships and things like that. So I'm getting a lot about how do you, again, I get that sense of digestion. How do you digest your experiences? I don't know if you've got trouble with your stomach. I don't know if you've had stomach issues and things like that, like you feel very sensitive in your stomach, like you get butterflies or you get a nervous system, like you have very nervous energy around your abdomen, around your stomach. So I'm getting a lot of sort of that sort of energy there where you're feeling like a lot of nervous energy here, and you're trying to find the light of the situation. You're trying to feel like, you know, that you can get out of what's going on for you. So it's time for you to start looking within and how you digest those experiences that you have in life in regards to relationships. It's really important for you to do a deep dive. I'm getting a lot about stomach issues and things like that. If you try to get out of it. Out of it? I don't understand that. I don't even know what I don't. So all I'm getting for you is a lot about your stomach issues, like you have a lot of stomach stuff going on. It's like, how do you deal with those? How do you digest those experiences that you have? Seems to affect your stomach in some ways, like you have that sense of feeling like everything is on top of you. So it's very important for you to look within yourself and try and find the light out of that darkness. Like you're in a dark space right now, and that be because of the way that your stomach is feeling. You feel like maybe you've got, I don't know whether it's cramps or yes in the feelings. Oh, okay. So you don't get affected by your stomach. You don't feel like you are feeling like you are. I want to stretch. Sorry, I'm just feeling like I've got to stretch, like I've got something going on with my stomach. Or my abdomen or something like that. Feels like it, whatever's going on, it sort of affects your stomach, it affects your tummy. The butterflies and things like that, the nervousness. So yeah, so it's really time for you to look within yourself anyway. That's what I'm sort of getting there. So I'm getting a lot of issues about the stomach issues. So I don't know if you've had like pain in the stomach or something like that at some stage. Okay, so I think that's about it for me. I think I really do need to quit. It's just 1.5 hours since I've been on in here. It's not quite, not in your stomach. Okay. Okay. It's definitely how you digest your experiences. Maybe it's someone around you that has issues with stomach, but I'm definitely getting stomach issues around you. So I thought it was you, but maybe not. Maybe it's someone that's close by that has stomach issues or stomach or feelings in the stomach, feeling in the gut instinct, gut. Maybe it's someone around you then. But I definitely feel like stomach issues. And it could be a bloated feeling. It could be anything related to that. So anyway, that's it from me. I'm going to have to quit. I think it's the end of my time. Thanks to everybody being here. Thanks for the thanks. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks. Hope you've rung that bell so you know when the next video, the next stream is going to be. Hopefully tomorrow will be sorted, and we will make sure you check out some of my videos on my channel so you can see what's going on. Okay, that's it from me. Bye.